everybody, welcome to GGS Railways. My name is Greg, this is my YouTube channel. Alright, what are we doing tonight? Well, you may recall if you read one of my last community posts that we went to a train show in Seabrook, Texas. Yeah, it was a very nice show. They had quite a few nice things. We only got two things, a switcher and a American Flyer diesel engine that I'll show you here in a minute. Believe it or not, these guys are somewhat related. So you're probably wondering yourself, you know, how is an O-gauge Lionel and an S-gauge American Flyer related? Well, we'll see here in a minute. Let's do it. All right, let's talk about what we got. All right, so we got this Lionel Switcher, and if you saw my community post, you will know that I paid $25 for this. Now, actually, I was wrong when I posted that. I only paid $20 for this, and this is how. So, all right, so I went to the table that this was on, and two gentlemen working the table, and you know, nothing was marked price-wise, and that kind of, I don't know. I don't like naming prices, right? So the guy goes, you know, what do you give me for it? And I'm just like, oh my goodness, we're gonna play this, right? So all right, so you know, I'm like, well, I'm just looking at it. I don't want to really say anything. So the one guy goes, well, you know, I'll start the bidding at $25, and I was just going to say I'll take it for that, and the other guy jumps in and goes, could you do 20? So all right, it was $20, and I tell you what, I love train people and I love going to train shows. Obviously, it wasn't about the money, but yeah, so we got this guy. We've already shown it. It runs really well. Now we'll show it again here in a little bit in the train room, pulling some cars and stuff. I kind of picked out a cool consist for it, and yeah, I think we will enjoy that. So let's talk about, you know, exactly what this is as far as, you know, Lionel. So all right, so I have it turned to the page because during the last American Flyer one, I was just flipping pages. I had to do a lot of editing. So all right, so this is at 8354, and in theory it should be on this page. 8354. So all right, yes, this is an Erie switcher, and it was made in 1973, and then again in 1975. So this is very cool. I like this. This has actually got a little bit of weight to it, and it runs really, really well. I like this guy a lot. Certainly worth more than $20. So, you know, for those of you that are into the, you know, the value guide values, let's see. So it says in excellent condition, it is $80, and in, let's see, mint condition, $105. So either way, we did pretty good. And yeah, so anyway, thanks for the bargain. So all right, so the next thing that we got, and somehow these really are related. I wasn't just teasing you guys, and it's not just that they're both locomotives, but let's talk about actually what we got before, you know, I'm once again get ahead of myself. I do that a lot. So all right, so this is an American Flyer. It is an S-gauge diesel engine. It's a chassis system locomotive. Now, my stepbrother was super into chassis system trains, and you know, I never got a chance to ask him why he was so enamored with that, and so yeah, I don't know. I guess it remained a mystery. But anyway, so all right, so we got this, and I picked that out just kind of in honor of him. So all right, so what this is an American Flyer. So locomotive, it's actually new in the box. This has never been out of this box, guys. That's pretty cool. And we didn't pay a lot of money for this. Not what you would expect. Paid more than I would typically pay for a locomotive. But you know, in the box, that's, you know, in the box, never been out of the box. It's pretty cool. So all right, we'll talk about, you know, the year that this was made, and how these two are actually very similar. All right, you're probably scratching your head. American Flyer S-gauge, similar to Lionel. How could that possibly be? Now I almost gave it away. So all right, like I said, this is new in the box. This has never seen a track, never been out of this box. So all right, look at that. Whoa. Whoa. So all right, yeah, I'm gonna have to throw in some close-ups of this guy because, man, this guy is gorgeous. Wow. So actually I had my hand on another one that I was gonna get, and then I saw this one. I was like, oh no, it's gotta be this one. Of course, you know, this one had to be a few more dollars, but this is really nice. I mean, obviously, never seen a track, and yeah, that's very cool. So all right, let's look at the American Flyer guide here and see what year it came out, and once again, we'll see how it's related to this Lionel Switcher. Intrigued? All right, let's look. So once again, I have it turned to the page because I don't want to flip and flip. So all right, so let's see. I know that this is not exactly, the American Flyer numbers are a little strange. It's an 8459 locomotive, but the locomotive model number is 48459. So all right, 48459. And it should be on this page. And there it is. All right. So yes, it says this is the Chessie GP20 diesel. And this is actually from 2007. Wow. That's very cool. So that's like what, 18 years old? Never been out of the box. My goodness. So I think I've told you guys how I feel about toys that have never been out of the box. I mean, it's exciting, but it's also a little sad. You know, nobody's ever got to play with this. So yeah, tonight will be its premiere. Will be its first run. So what I'll say about sometimes things sit in a box and they don't really want to actually run because sometimes, you know, they'll sit and, you know, things inside will get bad, or the grease will get hard, or some other things. But I think this guy will be okay. It looks like it's okay. So all right, very cool. So back to the question of how are this guy and this guy related? Well, here's the deal. So if you know even a little bit about model train history, you know that all the manufacturers, they kind of dabbled with each other, and this locomotive actually was made by Lionel. Yes, it says American Flyer, but for a brief period of time, Lionel did American Flyer. So all right, who knew, right? So yeah, I said I almost gave it away because the instructions here, you know, talk about Lionel somewhere. So yeah, it says Lionel. So yeah, I almost gave it away when I did the unboxing. So all right, so now that we know what they are and basically when they came out and some things about it, let's take them into the train room there, because you know that's really what I want to see, and I'm sure that's what you guys want to see. I'm super excited to see, you know, what this chassis system is going to look like running. We've already seen the switcher running, and we know that he's quite nice. I predict that we will be pretty happy. So let's go do it. All right, guys. So we have both of our train show finds here on the track, and we're going to give them a run around. We're going to see how we did. This new chassis system, man, that looks sharp with the little cars behind them. Now I do have some more some more knuckle coupler type American Flyer cars in there in the box. We just haven't taken them out of the box, haven't done the unboxing yet, but that's to come, so look forward to that video. So right now the only knuckle couplers I have, or only knuckle coupler cars I have, I should say, is a boxcar, a gondola, and a caboose. But you know, that'll do for this video, right? And then later I can certainly show you some more. And you know, when we show off the new cars, we can certainly let this new locomotive pull them. So all right, so okay, so enough talk. Let's get the chassis system going, and we'll see how we did on our find. So like I said, new in the box, never been on a track, so this will be its first time ever. Let's try it. All right, well, so far I just see lights. Hopefully it has an E unit. It does have an E unit. All right, good. Woo! So all right, there it goes. Man, that is so smooth. Wow. My goodness gracious. Very cool. All right, so, and we've already seen the switcher run, but you know, we haven't seen it run in here, so let's get that going as well. So I put a nice little montage of cars behind here, kind of a work type train. So all right, let's do it. Or my imagination, that's what it is. So yeah. So I did remember to put the crane in the lower position this time, so we won't have the drama that we had with the bridges last time. Very cool. Oh dear, whoa. So that crane is kind of swinging in a way that I'm afraid it might hit the chassis system there. So all right, we'll have to watch for that. Ooh. Wow. So all right, I thought the crane would look cool, but my goodness, it's sure making me nervous. So all right, I don't think it's gonna hit it. Very cool, look at that. So all right guys, so what do you say? Let's get the camera down to the ground. Let's get you guys the shots that I know that you like. And this is gonna look super cool. Man, that chassis system, man, I cannot believe the colors on that. That is beautiful. So all right, let's do it. All right, guys, how did we do? My goodness, what an excellent addition to our collection. My goodness, that chassis system, I just cannot get over how gorgeous that thing is. Wow. So, all right, well, you know, my stepbrother's up in heaven. He's looking down, he's smiling mighty big. He would sure love this. So, all right, very cool. So, all right, guys, I think this is about it for tonight. Stay tuned. We got an unboxing coming up. We got some freight cars, I believe, with the knuckle couplers for the American Flyer, ironically, and some other things. I can't recall offhand what they are, but I know that they're cool. So, all right, until next time, GGS Railways out. So cool.